Whether it be a festival or a celebration or just to sweeten your taste buds, we buy those mouth-watering cakes, pastries and sweets. Sometimes we consume them immediately, sometimes we keep it aside for later. By any chance, if we keep them aside in a non-proper way, we see that a real army attack on it. And they are having their whale of time. Any guess about whom I am speaking?
Ants.
Yes, true. I am speaking about ants. Most of us are puzzled, or probably I would say most of us are puzzled where exactly these tiny ants make their appearance, how they come to know where the food is located, how they come to know that okay, we have to reach there, how we suddenly see there is ant infestation, how they work, how they live. We have all this curiosity. That's where my speech was crafted. Any guesses how many species of ants are there in this world? Any wild guess? The web.com says there are around 12,000 plus species all over the world. And they are mostly found in red, black, brown and yellow in colors. They size from 2 millimeter to 25 millimeter. They are in social in habit and they work in very well organized colony. There are 3 classes within ants, within the colony: females, males, queens, males, and workers. They are mostly female. Now you must be wondering, where is the king gone? Hold on, your questions. I'll answer them shortly. The colony runs like a factory with well-defined roles and responsibility. Queen's ants, the only task is to reproduce, making her the sole producer of the colony. A colony can have one or many queens, depends on the colony size. The male ants' only task is to mate with queen. And the male ants die immediately after mating. So that's where there's no king, only queen. Now you must be thinking, how among all the females the queen is decided? The queen is decided in ants by birth itself. The ants who has wings, a larger body and larger ovary will be known or recognized as a queen to lead the colony. Now let's come to the worker ants who are responsible for making the colony running smooth. The worker ants are responsible for making sure that they take care and feed of the larvae produced by the queen ant. There are different groups in the ants who does all these duties. For an example, the forager ants. They are responsible for finding out the food and taking back their bringing back to their colony to serve their nest mates. Another ants, known as a security guard, they make sure that the forager ants are properly scouted. They make sure that their colonies are safe and secure. Do you ever thought that ants can also attack to the enemy's colony? Yes, they do attack. They do attack to find out more food and the nesting space. If they are able to defeat the enemy's ant colony, they take away all their eggs to their own colony. And as soon as the eggs hatch, they become the slave ant to the existing ants. So that's how the life cycle works. Now let's come back to the question. How exactly are food is discovered by this teeny nuisance? As I told, this responsibility comes to the forager ant. The forager ants first find out the food. But how? Again, the question remains how. How they communicate, how they pass on the message that something is there. The queen ant doesn't have any troops, doesn't have any intercom system to address their troops. They don't have any vocalizing. They can't even vocalize as well. So how they communicate? They communicate via generating scents. Exactly, you heard it right. They communicate via generating scents. The pheromones are their main mode of communication. One ant generates the pheromones, another ant. With their antenna, they understand the message and pass on the message with all generating scents and alter the messages. So as soon as the forager ants found out there's something like that, they lays the scent trail, and that's how the another ants follows. And as soon as they take back their bringings to the home, they reinforce the trail by releasing more and more scents. And as soon as the food source dwindles, they again alter the message by reducing less scents, so that the other nestmates will come to know, okay, there's something, the food is getting over, no point going over. So now, when we think that we human are usually get irritated with these ants. So are these ants are really harmful to us? The answer is